The Milwaukee Admirals are back in action this afternoon, a trip to Chicago to take on the Chicago Wolves. The Admirals did not fare well in Chicago the last time out, losing 4-2 there last Saturday. The Admirals are coming off an impressive 6-2 win last night over the Charlotte Checkers at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. A pair of goals for Matt White in the game, also Max Gortz. Eric Nystrom also scored for Milwaukee. Jussi Saros picked up his 22nd win of the season. Nashville Predators goaltending coach Ben Vanderklok was in town. He was able to see both Marek Mazanec and Jussi Saros perform over the weekend. We spoke with Vanderklok about the way his goaltenders are playing.
Let's talk a little bit about the assessment of your goaltenders here in Milwaukee. Let's start with Marek Mazanec and how he's going.
Maz has had a really good year overall. We're really happy with where he's at. He's bringing a good work ethic every day. We feel that his game's growing. When you go away, for me, I'm back in Nashville a lot of the times. When I do pop in here, I try and get here monthly, but when I do pop in, it's almost like going away from your kids for a while, and you come back and you can really appreciate the progress that he's made. Working with him yesterday, we were on the ice, and he really looked that he's playing with a lot of speed, a lot of pace. His reads are really good. He's processing the game at a really high level right now. So really happy with where he's at, and he's just got to continue to stay the course and gain some momentum here down the stretch.
One thing I think he's been getting wiser, and tell me if I'm wrong, he's been getting a lot wiser as to when to play the puck and when to smother the puck, right? And he plays the puck as well as anybody in this league.
Yeah, Maz, one of his best attributes is his puck handling, and sometimes when you have guys that handle the puck so well, and we also have two guys up top that are very similar that way, you tend to overdo it because you want to help the team, and you want to push the pace, and you want to catch teams off guard, or you want to make a play that a team doesn't expect that'll happen, kind of thing. So sometimes less is more, and it sounds odd, but the guys that handle the puck, the best often are the guys that overdo it too. Right, so right. It goes hand in hand. It's hard to have it both ways, but you're right. As of late, we feel that his decisions are smart, and like I said, sometimes less is more. The simple play is the better play, and he's really done a good job as of late in that area.
How about Jussi Saros?
Jussi's been really good. Jussi's for a first-year guy. He's really done a strong job all the way around. He's played some good games. Been really consistent. The thing I really like about Jussi is every time you watch him play, he gives the same performance. He's very technically sound. He's very precise in his execution. Before plays happen, I really believe Dave and myself know exactly how he's going to execute because he is that precise, and he's very polished in his execution. So he's really done a good job this year, getting his feet wet in North America. He hasn't played over here other than some international stuff, and I think he's had a really strong first campaign here.
He seems like he's been, and what you say about this probably backs it up, a real good student of not only the position but of hockey itself.
Absolutely, he's very cerebral. And when we get to see that firsthand behind closed doors doing video, and when you look at stuff and you go over stuff, there's a lot of dialogue between a coach and a player, and he's a very smart player, and he thinks the game, he sees the game, he processes the game at an elite level, and he knows he has to. It's part of the game that allows him to have the success he has, and a part of the game he takes a lot of pride in, and it goes with a lot of work.
This situation in Milwaukee now with two goalies playing well, we're closing in on the playoffs. Do you prefer one guy, or do you like the way it's going right now?
You know what I mean? I want both guys be playing as good as they possibly could be playing, at all times. So I think perfect scenarios. You got two guys that are playing well, and for the most part, we've had that here this year, and it's a really nice combination. And it's really, it's a good combination for them. They push each other, they feed off of each other. At the same time, it gives the coaches some options. It gives them, the ability to maybe rest a guy in a situation where he deserves rest or needs rest. So I think you never want to have a situation where somebody's not playing well. So the fact that both guys are going here, if they can keep that going down the stretch, the team will only benefit from it.
Very good. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
All right, that's Ben Vanderklok.
Face-off this afternoon from Allstate Arena is at 3 o'clock. Pre-game coverage starts at 2:30 on Sports Radio 105.7 FM The Fan. You can watch the game online, ahllive.com. For more information about upcoming games for Milwaukee, they only have 4 games remaining in the regular season at the BMO Harris Bradley Center. Go to MilwaukeeAdmirals.com.